Hey everybody, welcome to Technique Tuesday, where each month I offer a principle, aspect, or technique of sea kayaking that has my attention. And what has my attention today as I'm exploring this amazing coastline looking for rock play spots is using your full paddle blade. I think it's really common as newer paddlers or when a paddler is nervous to not submerge their full paddle blade in the water. Kind of slap at the water and just dip the tip a little bit and not get a full paddle blade in the water. This has a few distinct disadvantages. The first is we get quite a bit of stability off of our blade. With our paddle blade in the water, you can actually brace off of it a little bit and lean into it, or if you're starting to go over, you actually get more support, obviously, from more paddle blade in the water. The other thing it does is if I need to make a move and I'm in a tricky spot, if I'm only using part of my blade, I'm only going to get part of the power. If I have that full paddle blade in, I can be a lot more explosive and energetic than if I have a little bit of paddle in the water. I think there are some reasons this happens to newer paddlers or nervous paddlers. I think that maybe we're looking, when we're in a tight spot or tricky spot, maybe we're looking for a little bit more finesse, and we mistakenly think that less paddle in the water is going to allow us to make smaller movements. And while that is true, you can also just put your full paddle in the water and move it less, not put as much force on it, and have the same effect with all of the benefits of having that full paddle blade in the water. These paddles are expensive, friends. You may as well get use out of the whole paddle that you paid for. Don't just dip the paddle. Now, I will say there are times where you're going through a tight spot or there's a lot of maybe seaweed, and dipping the full paddle blade is actually not ideal. That's a strategic decision in those times. That's not a mindless decision. So those times do occur. I don't want you to get that impression, but for the most part, look at always dipping your full paddle and getting your full blade in the water so you have the most options and the most effectiveness. Are you a recovered paddle dipper? Do you have a journey of going from using half your blade in situations to using your full blade in situations? Or maybe this is the first time you've thought about it. I'd love to know your thoughts. Put them in the comments. I'd also love to invite you to go check out my other content. I've got other Technique Tuesdays and also full episodes where I'm exploring this amazing and beautiful coastline. I'd love to hear your thoughts on those episodes. All right, friends. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy your adventures, whatever they are. And until next time, safe paddling. Bye for now.